Should women be allowed to terminate their pregnancy if they want to? I absolutely believe so, regardless of the circumstances. Abortion has been a hot topic for many years now, especially in the United States. I am Mitch Lambert, and welcome to another episode of Lambert on the Left. It's never easy for women. They've come a long way in the last 100 years. Not too long ago, they had zero rights and essentially only lived for procreation and homemaking. Even Mother Nature seems to be against women most of the time. Unfortunately, many people in the United States, including many politicians in power, would like to go back to the 19th century when women had nothing. They believe men are superior and should always be in control of everything. Pro-lifers think that women should not have the right to choose what they do with their own bodies, even if they are pregnant as a result of rape or incest. In fact, a lot of pro-lifers think that women should not be able to have an abortion if the life of the mother depends on it. This is not just a radical position, it's sick and completely anti-woman. It's actually a little misleading to refer to these anti-woman extremists as pro-lifers. Many of them are pro-gun, pro-war, pro-death penalty, and want to strip health care away for millions. Those political stances don't sound very pro-life to me, so from now on, I'll just refer to them as anti-choicers. The scary thing is, anti-choice politicians are sometimes women themselves. They will do whatever it takes to make sure abortion is illegal, because anti-choicers think this will actually prevent abortions from happening. Well, they're wrong. I think if abortions were totally illegal under any circumstances, that the number of abortions would actually increase. Deaths would increase as well. Abortions are always going to be performed. The only difference will be that if they are abolished, they will be performed in back alleys instead of safe, legal clinics. Many women have already died from attempting back alley abortions, and the number of them would skyrocket if abortions became illegal or very difficult to get. A big target in this anti-abortion madness over the years has been Planned Parenthood. It's called Planned Parenthood for a reason. It's a place where women can receive access to reproductive health care and provide the tools they need to become parents when they plan to. If all Planned Parenthood clinics were straight-up abortion clinics, they would probably be called Unplanned Parenthood instead, but they're not. 97% of what Planned Parenthood does is provide contraceptives, mammograms, cancer screenings, preventative care, and STD screenings. Don't you think mammograms, cancer screenings, and STD screenings sound pretty pro-life? In case anti-choicers didn't realize it, contraceptives are designed to keep women from getting pregnant, which would also prevent them from needing an abortion. Unfortunately, Planned Parenthood clinics are being shut down at a rapid pace all over the country. This is simply because anti-choice politicians believe Planned Parenthood does nothing but provide abortions to women who decided to do what they wanted to do with their own lives and their own bodies. Even worse is that over the years, Planned Parenthood clinics have been vandalized, attacked, bombed, set on fire, and shot at. Most recently, in November of 2015, a gunman named Robert Louis Deere Jr. shot and killed 2 innocent people, as well as a police officer at a Colorado Springs Planned Parenthood. He went to court the following month and interrupted proceedings yelling, "I am guilty! There's no trial! I'm a warrior for the babies!" This is the sickest part. People who attack Planned Parenthood facilities and actually kill people believe they did nothing wrong. This is why I have difficulty referring to such extreme anti-choicers as pro-life, because there is nothing pro-life about killing. My big concern is, what happens to a woman who gives birth to a child she did not want? You know, after the child is born. This is where the anti-choicers disappear. What if she does not want to give her baby away to complete strangers? Will the anti-choicers want to pay for this child's daycare, school lunch, clothes, food, housing, or really anything? I don't think so. They'd probably shame the woman for having sex in the first place. Although it is infrequent, contraceptives sometimes fail, and if all of the Planned Parenthood clinics are shut down, there will be fewer and fewer places for women to have access to contraceptives in the first place, which will then lead to more unwanted pregnancies and back alley abortions. It would be a vicious cycle that shouldn't have to take place. I think the bottom line is, a woman should have the right to do whatever she wants during her pregnancy. A woman should be able to decide when she decides to bring a new life into the world, if ever. It's not the decision of the father, it's not the decision of the country, and it's definitely not the decision of any politician to decide these circumstances. It's the decision of the woman and nobody else.